Hey guys, welcome to the channel. A letter regarding the conducting of the examination from Standard Operating Procedure SOP. Respected Sir, the University Grants Commission UGC wide letter date 6 July 2020 has issued UGC revised guidelines on examinations and academic calendar for the universities in view of COVID-19 pandemic. As per the letter, the universities has been asked to complete the conduct of thermal semester final year examinations by the end of the 30 September 2020. So it is regarding the examination to be conducted from 30 September 2020. And in addition, the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, Void Office Memorandum dated 6 July 2020 has issued instructions for conduct of examination wherein the MHRD has formulated detailed SOP for conduction of examination with measures to be taken in view of COVID-19 situation duly vetted by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. A copy of the above mentioned office memorandum along with detailed SOP for conduction of examination Annexure 1 and UGC revised guidelines Annexure 2 are enclosed for necessary actions. So it is regarding that examinations from the Ministry of Human Resource Development for that memorandum 6 July has issued and instructions of the COVID-19 pandemic to be conducted in the examinations centers with the UGC guidelines. So it is from the Vice Chancellors of all university to the principals of all colleges. Yours sincerely this. So it is the information regarding for Annexure 1 Human Government of India Ministry of Human Resource Development Department of Higher Education is Office Memorandum. Subject instructions for conduction of examinations regarding a large number of examination of the university IIT, JEE Mains, Advanced, NEET, etc. are scheduled to be held in the coming months. In order to ensure safety of the examination as also their academic interest, the following action may be taken. First is final term examination should be compulsorily conducted as per UGC guidelines on examinations and academic calendar for the university dated 29/4/2020 which have been again resolved today 6 July 2020. All examinations may be conducted by 30 September. So all UG, PG and all exams should be conducted before 30 September 2020. It is the UGC guidelines. And third is taking into consideration the academic interest of large number of students. MHA has agreed to the request of MHRD and grant exception for the opening of educational institution for the purpose of holding examination evaluation work for final term examinations of the university institutions. This was regarding the final term and work for final term examination. And fourth is MHRD has formulated detailed SOP for conduct of examination with precautions to be taken in COVID-19 situation. This has been vetted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. A copy of the same is enclosed to ensure safety of all. And fifth is previous instruction regarding work from home sent wide letter dated 36/2020 will not apply to the officers, faculty and non-teaching staff who are involved in examination, evaluation and admission work. So these are some memorandums which are under secretary to the Government of India. And last is the guidelines for conduct of examinations. Universities and other educational institutions across the country have been closed since 16th March 2020 as one of the measures to contain the COVID-19 The University Grants Commission (UGC) has issued guidelines on examination and academic calendar for the university in view of COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown. In these guidelines, it was proposed to hold the examinations from July 2020 onwards. The guidelines provided various options for conduct of examination to be decided finally by the university. Presently, several universities have already planned the examination in online offline pen paper blended offline plus offline mode. Top ranking universities of world have opted the following examination by done remotely like Precision and MIT USA, University of Cambridge, Imperial College of London UK, University of Toronto, etc. etc. So rationally, in order to safeguard the large interest of students related to the academic and career progression, particularly those who are in their terminal semester final year, the institution are required to chart out a plan for conduct of examination in online offline pen paper blended offline plus offline mode. After making a comprehensive assessment of their levels of preparation and residual status of students, status of COVID-19 pandemic spread in different regions, state and all such factors to deal with sort of agency. The performance in examinations bring in scholarship and awards and translate into better job placements. This would not give them any more confidence, satisfaction, but also ensure merit and lifelong creditability. So some concerns are the higher educational institute should address the following concerns. The implementation of instructions and directives regarding safety and health issue by central and state government departments. Uncertainty among students regarding modes of teaching, learning, completion of courses, examination, evaluation, declaration of result, academic calendar, admissions opening and institution etc. And third is anxiety and stress developed during lockdown period and fear of COVID-19 after opening of campuses. Yes, it is a very fear because after opening of the colleges also the COVID-19 spreading and it is a very stress and fear for all students, staff and everyone. And for this safety measures including sanitation of permission, thermal screening, ensuring physical distancing, mask wearing and washing etc. Preparation for risk assessment and subsequent actions which varies whether the institution is fully residential, partially residential or non-residential. The higher risk and bigger challenge is faced by non-residential institution where the students will leave daily and come back next day. Sixth is besides students the risk of serious illness due to COVID-19 is faced by the faculty, consultants and other technical and non-technical staff who face the students regularly. So, standard operation procedure for conduction of examination is as follows. The institution guidelines and order issued by the central and state government concerning the opening of educational institutions and safety and health should be adopted by the university and colleges. However, they may develop more stricter provisions and guidelines if they find it necessary. In case there is a restriction on movement in certain areas, admit identify card issued by the student should be treated as a pass for the movement of student. State government shouldn't issue instruction to all local authorities to issue movement pass to invigilator and all personnel engaged to the examination. Entire examination center floors and wall doors gates should be sprayed with disinfectant. Fresh masks and gloves to be issued by the exam functional after staff work is done. Sanitized bottles should be arranged at the entire gate, examination rooms, staff observer room, etc. All liquid hand wash bottles should be replenished in restrooms and enter gate whenever required. Candidates seating area should be thoroughly sanitized. Desks and chairs after every session. All the washrooms should be cleaned and disinfected. All doors, handles, staircase railing, lift buttons, etc. should be disinfected. Wheelchairs, if present at the examination center, should be disinfected. All the trash bins should be cleaned. Staff verification and self-declaration as such as below must be done as soon as they send at the center. So as follow: functionary must submit self declaration about health status. Thermogun temperature check must be done at staff entrance point. If any examination functionary fails to meet the self-declaration criteria or thumb gun check, she will be asked to leave the examination center immediately. Exam functionary needs to wear the mask and gloves at all times. Cleanliness and hygienic condition as per safety and health advisory of the concerned government department are to be maintained at all places. Proper signage symbol posters should be displayed at appropriate place to maintain social distancing. So these are some simple sitting plans for candidate and an example for sitting arrangement in the classrooms. So University Grants Commission Annexure 2. UGC revised guidelines on examination and academic calendar for the university in view of COVID-19 pandemic. The University Grants Commission has issued guidelines on examination and academic calendar for the university in view of COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown. In case these guidelines was proposed to conduct the examination in July 2020. The said expert committee was requested to revisit the guidelines for examination and academic calendar as the number of COVID-19 cases are still rising and likely to increase further. The report of the expert committee was considered and approved by the Commission in its emerging meeting held 6 July. In continuation to earlier guidelines, it was 29/4/2020 and based on the report of the expert committee, the following revised guidelines on examination and academic calendar for the university in view of COVID-19 pandemic were also approved by Commission in emerging meeting held on 6 July 2020. So here's the guideline. Mode of thermal semester final year examination 2020. The universities are required to complete the examination by the end of September 2020 in offline and online and following the prescribed protocols guidelines to COVID-19 pandemic. So for backlog papers in respect for thermal semester final year semester, the students of terminal semester final year semester having backlog should compulsorily be evaluated by conducting examination in offline pen paper online blended modes as per feasibility and suitability. The guidelines regarding intermediate semester year examinations will remain unchanged as notified on 29 April 2020. The relevant details, if need be, pertaining to the admission and academic calendar in the university and colleges shall be issued separately in place of those mentioned in a regular guidelines issued on 29 April 2020. Notwithstanding the above guidelines regarding conducting of examination and commencement of next academic session, every university institution has to ensure that it is prepared in all respect to carry out the academic university following necessary protocol guideline direction advisory issued by the central state government and MHRD UGC for time to time in view of COVID-19 pandemic. So guys, if this video of standard operating procedure is helpful for you, please share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.